iPhone 17 is dropping tomorrow, and I wanted to talk about it before humanity collectively loses the last two brain cells it has left. Apple has once again proven that they can take a rectangle, add one new gimmick, and convince millions of people to sell their kidneys just to get it. This time, the iPhone 17 has a feature called AirTap, which basically lets you double-tap the side of the phone to open the calculator. That's it. You can't even customize it. Just the calculator. Apple somehow looked at all of human innovation and said, yeah, math button. The camera bump is now so big that if you drop it face down, it might actually orbit the Earth. They've also removed the charging port entirely. You don't charge it anymore, you just pray. The phone feeds off positive vibes and the tears of your bank account. And of course, the price is set at $4,000, or, if you want the Pro Max Ultra Super Deluxe model, your eternal soul. People will still line up overnight like they're waiting to meet Santa Claus, just to get the same phone they already have, but with more ways to disappoint their parents financially. An Indonesian man just pulled the plug on Tung. Tung Sahur harder than your parents did on your Xbox when you got bad grades. The creator of Tung Sahur, which, for those of you blissfully unaware, is one of the most known Italian brainlets humanity has ever cooked up, got hit with a lawsuit. And now Tung Sahur has been officially removed from Steal a Brainlet. It even got removed from the concert and replaced with Tralalero Tralala. It's sent to the Shadow Realm to live. This is basically a death sentence for Steal a Brainlet. That game thrived on importing every cursed meme known to mankind. Now with lawsuits flying around like mosquitoes at a barbecue, the whole genre is circling the drain. Tung Sahur left faster than you can say Steal a Brainlet. Alright, I just don't get it. Why do people even watch my videos and not subscribe? You sit there like a cryptid lurking in the shadows, consuming the content like a raccoon digging through garbage. But when it comes to pressing one little red button, suddenly it's like I've asked you to donate a kidney. I mean, come on. It's the least amount of effort you could possibly exert. You don't even need to get up. Just click. That's it. It's not like I'm asking you to solve world hunger or wrestle a bear. Just subscribe. And don't even get me started on liking or commenting. That's apparently too much cardio for half of you. The absolute minimum you could do is type nice or drop a thumbs up. Hell, smash your keyboard and accidentally comment ASDFGHGKL. That's still better than radio silence. Sharing. Forget about it. I could cure cancer in a video and people still wouldn't hit the share button. So yeah, if you're watching this right now without subscribing, just know you're basically committing a war crime against my channel. Hit the button, you goblins. Don't know who needs to hear this, but homework is one of the dumbest concepts humanity has ever invented. It's basically legalized child labor disguised as learning. You already spend like 7 hours a day in school, sitting in a chair while your brain gets waterboarded with math, problems, and history dates no one will ever use again. Then, just when you think you're free, the teacher says, haha, nope, take this packet home and do 3 more hours of the exact same thing. It's like working a full-time job, clocking out, and then your boss follows you home and demands you do unpaid overtime at your kitchen table. And don't give me the excuse that it builds discipline. So does fighting a bear. But we don't assign that to children. The only discipline homework builds is learning how to procrastinate until 11:59 p.m. while crying into a bag of Doritos. If schools really cared about education. Because here's the truth. No one remembers homework. Not a single soul has ever pulled out their 7th grade algebra worksheet during a business meeting and said, Good thing I practiced factoring polynomials. So yeah, homework is pointless torture. And we'd all be better off without it. The only thing it teaches is how to hate pencils. School is just like a mini prison for kids. You wake up at the crack of dawn, get shipped off in a yellow bus that might as well be a prison transport, and then you're locked in a building with concrete walls, guards sorry, teachers and a strict schedule dictating every second of your life. You can't go to the bathroom without permission. You can't eat outside of the designated times. You even have to walk in lines like cattle waiting to be branded. The only difference is prisoners actually get paid for their labor. Kids just get graded and told they're not good enough. Lunch is basically prison food too. Mystery meat slapped on a tray with the nutritional value of cardboard. And everyone's fighting for the one chocolate milk like it's contraband. And don't even get me started on detention. That's literally solitary confinement for chewing gum. Imagine explaining to an actual inmate that you did hard time because you forgot your homework. So yeah, school is prison. The only real escape plan is graduating, and even then, they just transfer you to a bigger prison called a job. This is Aussie. Alarm clocks are proof that humanity invented its own form of torture. Nothing in this world is more evil than being yanked out of your dreams by a Nokia-sounding death screech at 6 a.m. It's like having your soul tasered awake. No other species does this. You don't see lions setting alarms to remind themselves to hunt at dawn. Only humans decided, yeah, let's invent a machine that screams at us every morning until we want to die. And the snooze button. That's just a scam. You're basically signing up for 5 extra rounds of psychological waterboarding. It's like pressing retry on suffering. At this point, alarm clocks aren't devices, they're war crimes. Whoever invented them should be on trial at The Hague. So yeah, if you've ever woken up to that sound and instantly hated existence, congratulations, you've experienced the most universal pain known to mankind. Need to clear something up? Sunday is not a real weekend. It's a Trojan horse disguised as a day off, but in reality, it's just Monday's ugly little preview trailer. Saturday is the only real weekend day. You wake up, you feel free, you can do whatever you want. But then Sunday rolls around and instantly ruins the vibe. It's not rest day. It's just panic day. You spend the entire time stressing about the homework you didn't do, the shift you have tomorrow, or the fact that your alarm clock is waiting to personally assassinate you at 6 a.m. Every Sunday afternoon feels like standing on the gallows waiting for the executioner to show up. The day tricks you into thinking you're still on break. But in the back of your mind you know Monday is sharpening its knives. Honestly, they should just rename it Pre-Monday. At least then people would stop lying to themselves. Because calling Sunday a weekend is like calling prison food gourmet. It's false advertising.